Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here today. So this is a 10-minute strong arm practice. So quite a lot of plank poses. Just remember you can rest whenever you want to. You can bring your knees down in plank. I'll give you options for things. Just take the option that feels right for you. So if you want to start with your legs crossed and bring your right shin in front of your left shin, sit nice and tall, close your eyes and just take a couple of deep breaths. Let your shoulders soften, let yourself arrive. Good, and then bring your fingertips down beside you. Inhale and reach up, and then as you exhale, reach forwards and down and bring your fingertips to the floor. Stretch your arms long, and then as you exhale, relax head and shoulders towards the floor. Inhale, bring your fingertips towards you, sit up, and then reach both arms up and turn to the right. Reach your right arm back and your left arm forward. Inhale back through center, turn to the left, left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, reach back up, and then as you exhale, bring your hands behind you. Fingers can point in any direction, and then feet flat to the floor. Push into your hands and your feet. Lift your hips into an inclined table. Maybe look at the ceiling or tuck your chin and look at your knees. And then let your hips come down. Do the same thing again, or this time, bring your right knee in towards your chest. So you're pushing your hands down, your feet down, lifting up, and then right knee comes in towards you. Keep pushing that left foot down, squeeze that left glute. And then as you lower, bring that right ankle onto your left thigh and sit into that figure four pose. So your left foot can be as far away from you or as close to you as you want, but try and roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, and just energetically push that right knee away from you. Draw your right toes towards your knee. Take another deep breath. Good, and then come back to your cross-legged position, this time your left shin in front of your right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forwards and down, fingertips to the floor, head relaxes. Inhale, sit yourself up, reach back up, and then this time as you exhale, make a cactus shape with your arms. Take another breath in, exhale and twist to the right, but keep that cactus shape so it won't be as big a twist. Come back to center, twist to the left. Good, back to center, reach up. And then as you exhale, hands come behind you, feet flat for your inclined table. Lift your chest, push into your feet. Maybe look at the ceiling. And then exhale, hips down. Same again with both feet down. Or this time, bring your left knee in towards you. So keep pushing through that right foot, squeeze your bottom. And then bring your left ankle onto your right thigh for your figure four. So you're trying to just energetically push that left knee out so it's pointing to the left side wall. Take another deep breath. Good. And then bring yourself back into a cross-legged position. Sit tall and reach your arms forwards. And imagine that you're pushing a wall away from you. So push your hands away and feel that your shoulder blades move away from each other. And then keep your arms straight. Imagine that wall pushes back and pushes your hands back. So your shoulders move towards each other. And just make that movement a few times. Just get used to moving your shoulder blades in that way. So your elbows aren't bending. Your shoulder blades move forwards as you push. They draw together as your hands come back. So they're protracting as you push away, retracting as they come back. Bring yourself into a tabletop position, and we're going to do exactly that same movement. Arms stay straight, and it'll just feel like your chest is moving up and down, but really it's your shoulder blades that are moving. So push your hands into the floor, push your fingers into the floor, lift your head slightly so you're looking at the front of your mat. Feel that action of your shoulder blades move away from each other, and then keep your arms straight and let your chest drop in between your arms. Do that a few times. So your mind might really want to bend your elbows, but your arms stay straight and your shoulder blades make that movement. Good. The next time you're pushing the floor away and your shoulder blades are moving away from each other, step your left leg out and then your right leg out. Come into plank. So keep that action of pushing the floor away. Lift your head, engage your lower belly, lift your kneecaps, push your heels back. Take another deep breath and then bring your knees down. Sit back for a moment, bring the backs of your hands together and just roll your wrists. Good. And then come back to that tabletop position. This time, push the floor away, engage your lower belly, tuck your toes and hover your knees. Keep that feeling of pushing the floor away, keep your head lifted, and then extend your right leg with your left knee hovering. Extend your left leg, and then bring your right knee in but hover it. Left knee in and hover. Bring both knees down. Sit yourself back into child's pose. You can reach your arms forwards or you can bring your hands by your feet. Just take a couple of breaths. Slow your breath down if it's sped up. And then just gently bring yourself to stand, but at the back of your mat. So feet are underneath your hip bones. Stand nice and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then exhale forwards and down. Inhale to lift halfway. So hands come to prayer. Shoulder blades roll back. Legs are straight if that's comfortable. And then see if you can stand onto your right foot. Bend your left knee and bring your left heel towards your bottom. So if you want to, as we move into the next pose, you can bring your left foot down, or see if you can bring your hands to the floor with that left foot lifted, and then walk yourself out to plank. Straighten that left leg. Push the floor away, be strong through your core, and then come onto your right hand and the side of your right foot, or you can bring your right knee down, and then see if you can lift your left arm up, your left leg up. If you don't want to do that, stack your legs on top of each other, or your left leg can come in front. Take another breath, and then we're going to step this left foot forwards into a lunge. Maybe you can hold your big toe. As you exhale, you turn and bring that foot down into your lunge. Bring your fingertips either side of your foot, or you get there any way you want to. Take a moment in your runner's lunge, lift your chest, look forwards. And then as you exhale, lift yourself up, crescent lunge. Reach both arms up, take a deep breath. Inhale again, and as you exhale, open twist to the right. So your right arm reaches back and your left arm reaches forward. Inhale back to center, and then one more time, open twist to the right. Stretch your fingertips away from each other. Reach up, bring your hands down, step back into plank. Take a moment here, and then bring your knees down. So this time your knees are not level with your hips, they're slightly further back. Push your fingers into the floor, rotate your arms so you're in that inside crease of your elbow points forwards, and then see if you can bend your elbows and just come halfway down, lift up. One more time, lower and lift. So your elbows stay tucked in, they're not coming out to the side. Either do that 2 more times or come back into your plank and do the same thing. So push the floor away and then bend your elbows lower, push back up. Lower, push. Good. Bring yourself to downward facing dog and then walk your hands back to your feet. Bring your hands to your hips. Slowly come up to stand. Good, we'll do those things on the other side. So from the back of your mat, take a deep breath in and reach up. And then exhale forwards and down. Lift yourself halfway, draw your shoulder blades together. And then this time, bend your right knee, bring your right heel to your bottom. So you're staying bent over, your chest is pointing towards the floor. If you want to, your right foot can come down, or see if you can bring your hands to the floor, walk yourself out into plank, straighten your right leg, keep it lifted. Floor pushes away, head is lifted, core is tight. You can bring your right foot down or come onto your left hand side of your left foot. Left knee can come down. Legs can be stacked. Right leg can be in front of left, or reach that right leg up. Take another deep breath. And then we're coming to that lunge. So maybe you hold your right foot, turn and place it down at the front of your mat. Bring your fingertips either side of your foot, look forwards for your runner's lunge. Stretch that back heel back. Nice, and then exhale. Lift yourself up for your crescent lunge. Take another deep breath. And then your open twist to the left. So your right arm reaches forwards, left arm back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist again. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, bring your hands down. Step back into plank. Then let your knees come down. 2 more of those little tricep press ups with your knees down, or if you want to do 4 with your knees lifted, you can. You don't have to come down too far to feel that work in the back of your arms. And then if you want to, 2 from plank. So push the floor away. Keep your body nice and firm. Bend your elbows, push up. If you feel you need to keep your knees down, do that. Then bring yourself back into child's pose. Reach your arms forwards and then stretch your arms over to the right. Maybe bring your left hand on top of your right. Relax your head. See if you can ever so slightly push your left hip down and across to the left. Good. Back through center, hands to the left, right hand on top of left. And then again, that right hip is just ever so slightly pushing to the right. So think about pushing it back and to the right. Good. Bring your hands back to center. Sweep your fingertips behind you. Roll your shoulders back, lift your chest. Good. Sit nice and tall, interlace your fingers, and then push them out in front of you. Let your head drop down so you're looking into your lap. And then bend your elbows, reach your hands overhead, palms push up. Really push. And then keep that pushing action, bend to the right. Come back to center, bend to the left. Good. As you exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Thank you very much for joining me.